How's it going?
So.
Yeah.
We've had one day to rehearse, so it's a little bit frustrating for myself, but it's good.
Is he fast on his feet like he needs to be for the dive?
He's fast on his feet. It's just the music is way longer than normal now. So it's a minute 30 now instead of a minute like 10, 15 seconds. So it makes a huge difference. There's so many more steps.
I thought it was Drive.
Drive.
I'm like, they were like, some of the dancers were like, so what are you dancing this week? I'm like, Drive. She was like looking at me like I was talking in Chinese. What? The Drive? Whatever.
And you can look forward to a different type of jive. Normally jive is more fun, but this is more like rock, so it's like sexier, I think, than the typical jive that you see us do.
I've never been a pain.
No, I mean, he hasn't really been a pain. I think it's just more about like slowing down the steps. He likes to go super fast, but we have to learn how to like slow it down so we can learn the technique. But we work together. I let him do his thing, he lets me do mine, and we communicate well.
Now, last week you gave us a little show. You got to take your shirt off a little bit. Did she have to talk you into that, or were you kind of game?
She told me about it, and I was like, well, I was like a little bit like, well, you know, these guys. She's like, trust me. And then I found out that
It worked.
I found out that Donna was gonna do it next week and stuff, and I'm like, no, we
Thank
gotta
God
do
you
it
did
this week.
Yeah.
Because if not, that's it. That's, you know, next week's gonna be the end of this, right? For me, I'm probably getting out of the show next week when he gets his shirt off, you know.
If I could trust him in salsa when I almost fell on my ass, then I have no problem with trusting him with anything else.
That brings up a good point. Did you feel her falling, and like, how did you manage to say, you know, she almost knocked her head?
I felt her that she wasn't going up, so I'm like, oh crap, you know. I felt her, so you know, I pulled her up.
I think people were like, was that meant to happen? Because you guys pulled it off very well.
You know what people thought was a mistake was the first trick with the head. People thought like you were supposed to kick over my head, but instead you kicked my head. But that is like a typical salsa trick.
You were in shape before you got here. What do you do to, you know, exercise?
I played sports all my life before, but right now, every time I have a chance, I go play basketball, go to the gym. You know, once in a while when I have a chance.
Yeah.
You know, I enjoy it, I like it.